More Than Just Flowers by Sunday Velupek. Lottie was about to graduate high school. It seemed everyone around her knew what they were doing. She didn't want to commit to any colleges yet because she was unsure what path she should take. A few years prior, the local community college noticed that their numbers weren't as high as they could have been. They decided it was time to partner with local high schools and implement a program that allowed high school students to take courses and earn college credits. This proved to be successful for both students and the college. Enrollment increased, and students participated in the dual enrollment program. Lottie was part of the rollout, and she enjoyed her classes. After graduation, Lottie still wasn't sure of her life's direction and decided to meet with an advisor from the community college she was already familiar with. The advisor listened and took note of Lottie's concerns and interests. Lottie expressed her love of arts and crafts. The advisor handed her a pamphlet and showed her a basic floral design class she could take. Lottie was excited and decided to sign up. Lottie had a full-time job, but the advisor assured her that it was an evening class. This would work perfectly with her schedule. Lottie was welcomed with a warm smile from her teacher and met students from all walks of life. Some students she recognized from high school, a few single moms, and even an older couple who enrolled together to learn a new skill. Seeing them calmed her nerves, knowing that she wasn't alone in this new chapter. Work would be stressful, but she always had her class to look forward to. She completed it and enrolled in advanced floral design taught by the same teacher. In that class, they volunteered once a week with the local senior living community to make arrangements with them. Lottie discovered she loved working with seniors. She watched how the senior living staff interacted with them, and she especially took note of the nurses administering medicine and other treatments during the class. That's when it clicked. She met with her advisor to learn more about becoming a nurse. Her end goal was to work in geriatrics. Her advisor encouraged her to take CNA classes and become certified first before jumping straight into nursing. She wanted to be sure Lottie had an idea of what could lie ahead. They found a CNA course that worked with her schedule. Unfortunately, her CNA teacher wasn't as warm and welcoming as her floral teacher. He didn't seem to embrace his students quite like her floral teacher. She especially felt him treat her and other younger students a little differently because of their age. The learning environment felt cold and more about him than the students. She was discouraged and wanted to throw in the towel. Lottie went to her advisor, who listened. The advisor told her to not give up yet. She helped Lottie see that there are many personalities she will work with in life and that this program is only 12 weeks. The advisor said her door was open anytime to talk and made sure she had her email. Lottie's advisor worked with the college administration, who decided to host mandatory training for all faculty. In it, they would talk about embracing students, their backgrounds, and finding ways to connect with them through listening, respect, and building trust. She included a reminder of how important dual enrollment and recently graduated high school students are to the school's mission. With time, the CNA teacher seemed to have made small improvements on how he interacted with his class. He was better at acknowledging Lottie and the points she brought up in class discussions. Lottie's advisor was a lifesaver the next 3 months, and she was able to push through. Lottie enjoyed being a CNA while working on the next steps of being a nurse. Her advisor helped her sign up for prerequisites at the school and assisted in transferring Lottie over to university, where she graduated with her BSN. Lottie was hired to work as a nurse for an assisted living in her hometown. Once a month, she volunteered to do floral arranging classes with the residents she learned to care for and love. In a full circle moment, Lottie returned back to her community college advisor and brought her an arrangement one of her residents made. The end.